Think and act like a true millionaire. How to attract wealth. Are you ready to unlock the secret to a life where dreams aren't just wishes, but blueprints? A life where abundance isn't a distant fantasy, but your everyday reality? What if I told you the money you dream of, the freedom you crave, the success you chase, doesn't start with your bank account? It starts with your beliefs. That millionaire lifestyle? It's not about what you have, it's about how you think. Would you believe that wealth is not something you chase, but something you become? You see, for too long, we've been told that wealth is about luck, about privilege, about being born into the right family or knowing the right people. But that's a story designed to keep you small, to keep you consuming, to keep you looking outside yourself for answers that are already within. The truth is, your external world is a direct reflection of your internal world. Every single triumph, every breakthrough, every moment of true financial freedom begins not in the marketplace, but in your mind. It's an inside job, a masterpiece sculpted from your thoughts, beliefs, and conscious intention. This isn't just theory. It's a fundamental principle understood by every person who has ever built an empire, crafted a legacy, or transformed their financial destiny from the ground up. This video is your wake-up call, your strategic guide to cultivating the millionaire mindset, a journey that starts not with a hefty bank balance, but with a profound shift in your thinking. Prepare to challenge everything you thought you knew about money, success, and your own incredible potential. Section 1. The Millionaire Mind, where wealth truly begins. It's easy to get caught up in the hustle, to believe that success is just about working harder, longer hours, or chasing the next big opportunity. But here's the often overlooked truth. Millionaires aren't born with millions. They're born with a particular set of beliefs. Before they earn, they learn. They learn to sculpt a mind that can not only conceive of wealth, but also hold the grand vision of it. This isn't some abstract philosophical concept. It's a practical, actionable approach to life that separates those who merely wish for wealth from those who actually build it. Think about it this way. Your mind is an incredibly fertile garden. Every thought you plant, every belief you cultivate, every emotion you water will inevitably grow into a harvest. If you plant seeds of fear, of scarcity, of I can't, then that's exactly what will flourish in your life. You'll find reasons why opportunities don't exist, why money is hard to come by, or why you're simply not good enough. But if you intentionally plant seeds of faith, of abundance, of I can and I will, then your reality will begin to shift in remarkable ways. You'll start to see opportunities where others see obstacles. You'll attract resources and connections that align with your elevated vision. This is the empowering self-awareness that truly kickstarts transformation. The realization that the blueprint for your financial future isn't out there somewhere in the world. It's intricately woven into the fabric of your own consciousness. It's a powerful, liberating truth. Transformation doesn't start with a new job, a new investment, or a new connection. It starts from within you. It's about taking ownership of the mental landscape you inhabit, understanding that your thoughts are not just fleeting impulses, but powerful creative forces shaping your destiny. So, let's get real for a moment. What's one belief you've carried, perhaps unknowingly, that has consistently limited your growth, held you back from taking that leap, or kept you playing small? Be honest with yourself. Really think about it. Say it out loud, or better yet, share it in the comments below. Acknowledging it is the first courageous step towards dismantling its power and replacing it with something infinitely more empowering. This isn't about blaming yourself. It's about understanding the subtle, yet profound influence of your internal narrative. It's about recognizing that every financial outcome you've ever experienced, good or bad, began as a thought, a belief, or an assumption held deep within your subconscious mind. Section 2. Act as if. Embody your future before it arrives. Now, once you understand that your inner world shapes your outer reality, the next step might seem counterintuitive, but is profoundly powerful. You must begin to act as if. Millionaires don't fake it, they frame it. They embody the success they desire, not out of arrogance or delusion, but out of a deep sense of alignment with their future self. This isn't about pretending to be someone you're not. It's about consciously stepping into the identity of the person you are becoming. It's about living from the end, rather than continually striving for it. Let me tell you about Steve. When Steve was just starting out, fresh out of college and hunting for his first big break in the tech industry, he adopted a peculiar ritual. Before every single interview, no matter how small the company or junior the role, he would dress not for the job he was applying for, but like the CEO of a multi-million-dollar corporation. He bought one expensive, perfectly tailored suit, and he wore it with an almost absurd level of confidence. People would sometimes stare. Some interviewers even seemed a little taken aback, but Steve didn't care. He wasn't just putting on a suit, he was putting on an entire persona. He wasn't faking it, he was embodying his future. He didn't have the title, but he certainly had the mindset. He spoke with the authority of someone who already understood the bigger picture, who saw himself as a leader, not just an applicant. Fast forward a decade, and Steve now owns 3 highly successful tech companies. His current wardrobe is filled with those CEO-level suits, but now he's actually wearing them for the job. His external reality caught up to his internal conviction. This isn't about vanity, it's about identity transformation. It's about understanding that your actions, your words, and even your posture are all powerful signals you send to your subconscious mind and ultimately to the universe. When you dress how you want to be addressed, you're telling yourself, I am worthy of respect, I am capable, I am a professional. When you speak like a leader, even if you're just talking to yourself in the mirror, you're training your vocal cords, your thought patterns, and your confidence to match that high-level frequency. When you think like a creator, not just a consumer, you're shifting your perspective from passively receiving to actively shaping. And when you walk like a winner, with purpose and conviction, your entire physiology responds, sending signals of empowerment throughout your body. This strategy is rooted in the law of assumption, a powerful principle that suggests your reality conforms to your dominant assumptions about yourself and the world. If you assume you are a struggling, unworthy individual, your life will reflect that. But if you assume you are a capable, successful, and abundant being, your life will bend to confirm that assumption. It takes courage, it takes conviction, but the results are nothing short of miraculous. So think about it. What's one small yet significant habit you can adopt today that authentically reflects your future self? Maybe it's how you start your morning, the books you read, the way you speak to yourself, or even the way you dress for your day. Even if you're just working from home, share your new habit in the comments. Let's make a collective commitment to stepping into our future selves right now. Section 3. Definite purpose, your unshakable North Star. Here's a hard truth about aspirations. Ambiguity kills dreams. You can wish all you want, you can even act as if with great conviction, but without a clear, unwavering target, you're like a ship without a rudder, adrift in a vast ocean. Clarity, on the other hand, builds empires. Every millionaire, every visionary, every person who has achieved extraordinary success has one thing in common: a definite purpose. They possess a North Star, a crystal clear, unwavering goal that guides their every decision, every action, and every moment of their day. They know exactly what they want, down to the granular details, and this clarity becomes an irresistible magnet for the resources, opportunities, and connections they need. This isn't just about having a goal, it's about having a goal that is so vivid, so specific, so emotionally charged that it becomes an almost tangible force in your life. It's the kind of goal that pulls you forward, even on days when motivation wanes. It's the kind of goal that makes decision-making effortless because you simply ask, does this move me closer to my definite purpose or further away? Millionaires understand that the universe doesn't respond to vague wishes. It responds to precise instructions. It responds to the unwavering energy of someone who knows exactly where they're going and why. So, how do you cultivate this definite purpose? You start by defining it with absolute precision. This isn't a casual thought exercise, it's a profound declaration. Write it. Get it out of your head and onto paper. The act of writing solidifies your intention and sends a powerful signal to your subconscious. Say it. Speak your definite purpose aloud every single day. Hear the words, feel their vibration. This vocalizes your commitment and reinforces it within your being. See it. Create a vivid mental picture, of your definite purpose already achieved. Immerse yourself in that feeling, that reality. This engages your imagination, a powerful tool for creation. And finally, live it. Make every action, every decision, every thought an alignment with that definite purpose. Think of it like this. You don't get what you wish for. You get what you work for with a clear target. If you wish for more money, the universe might give you $1 on the sidewalk. But if your definite purpose is to generate $100,000 in passive income from online courses by December 31st of this year, impacting 1,000 lives, then your subconscious mind and the universe have a specific blueprint to work with. There is no room for ambiguity. This isn't just about financial goals, it's about life goals. What kind of person do you want to become? What kind of impact do you want to make? What kind of legacy do you want to leave? In one single sentence, what is your definite purpose? Don't overthink it, just capture the essence of your ultimate goal. Drop it in the comments below, and by writing it down and sharing it, you're not just making a public declaration, you're owning it. You're cementing it into your reality. This is your North Star. Section 4, Mastering Inner Dialogue, Rewriting the Voice in Your Head. Your mind is a bustling city, and within that city, there's a constant chatter, a running commentary that most of us barely even notice. This is your inner voice, and let me tell you, it's either your prison or your passport. Millionaires understand that mastering this internal conversation is not just a nice-to-have skill. It's a fundamental requirement for success. Your self-talk shapes your perceptions, limits your actions, or propels you forward. If that voice is constantly whispering doubts, pointing out flaws, or reminding you of past failures, then you are, in effect, creating a self-fulfilling prophecy of limitation. Think about how often you hear things like, "I'm not good enough," "I'm not smart enough," "I'm not ready," or "I can't do that." These aren't facts. They are merely feedback loops, ingrained patterns of thought that often stem from past experiences or societal conditioning. The game changer is learning to reframe them. When that familiar voice of self-doubt pipes up with, "I'm not ready," you can consciously respond, "I'm preparing. Every day I'm learning, I'm growing, I'm getting closer." When "I can't" tries to take hold, you flip the script. "I'm learning how. I'm discovering the strategies, the resources, the skills to make this possible." This isn't about ignoring challenges, it's about transforming your relationship with them. It's about shifting from a fixed mindset to a growth mindset, where every perceived setback becomes an opportunity for learning and advancement. Here's a practical exercise you can start implementing today to reprogram that inner dialogue. Take a moment right now, or soon after this video, and write down 3 disempowering beliefs that have been holding you back. Be brutally honest. Perhaps it's, "I'll never be rich," or "I'm too old to start something new," or "I always mess things up." Once you have them, consciously flip them. Transform them into empowering affirmations. For instance, "I'll never be rich" becomes, "I am consistently attracting wealth and abundance into my life." "I'm too old to start something new" becomes, "Every day I am discovering new passions and opportunities, regardless of my age." "I always mess things up" becomes, "I learn from every experience, and each step leads me closer to my goals." The key isn't just writing them down once. It's the repetition, and more importantly, the feeling you infuse into these new affirmations. Read them aloud every morning and every night. Visualize them as true. Feel the emotions associated with these new realities. Your subconscious mind doesn't differentiate between what's real and what's vividly imagined. By consistently feeding it positive, empowering statements with genuine emotion, you are literally training it, rewiring your brain, and creating new neural pathways that support your journey toward success. This isn't just positive thinking, it's a strategic psychological tool. What's your new affirmation moving forward? Share it below. Claim your new story right here, right now. Section 5. Perseverance, focus, and the power of repetition. If there's one truth that millionaires understand better than anyone else, it's this. Success is often boring. It's not always about grand, dazzling breakthroughs or sudden flashes of brilliance. More often than not, it's about the relentless, consistent, sometimes monotonous act of repetition. It's about showing up when you don't feel like it, when the energy is low, when the results aren't immediately visible. Millionaires repeat successful habits obsessively, not because they are inherently more disciplined, but because they understand the profound cumulative power of consistent action. Think about an athlete training for the Olympics. They don't just show up on race day and expect to win. They commit to years of daily, often grueling repetition. The early morning runs, the endless laps, the countless hours in the gym. It's the same with a startup founder working late into the night, day after day, perfecting their product, reaching out to customers, refining their strategy. There's no elevator to wealth, there are only stairs. And every single step on those stairs is a conscious decision to stay focused, to keep going, even when it's hard, even when doubt creeps in, even when the path ahead seems uncertain. This isn't just anecdotal. There's a powerful scientific truth behind it. Your brain is wired for habits. It creates neural pathways, essentially highways in your brain through consistent action. It doesn't care if you're motivated. It responds to momentum. The more you repeat a specific action, the stronger that pathway becomes, making the action easier, more automatic, and less reliant on sheer willpower. This means that even on days when your internal motivation is flagging, if you've built the habit, your brain will push you forward. It's why successful people often talk about their routines and rituals. They've created systems that don't rely on fleeting inspiration but on ingrained, powerful habits. They understand that discipline is not a punishment, but a path to freedom. The freedom that comes from knowing you can consistently execute, even when the going gets tough. So let's take a practical step. What's one single habit you can commit to for the next 30 days, starting today? This doesn't have to be a monumental change. It could be something as simple as dedicating 15 minutes each morning to learning a new skill, or consistently reaching out to 5 new potential contacts each day, or perhaps spending 10 minutes visualizing your definite purpose. The key is consistency and commitment. Let's hold each other accountable. Share your 30-day habit commitment in the comments below. By declaring it, you're not just making a promise to yourself, but to this community of aspiring creators. Section 6, Transformation Climax, From Victim to Visionary. This is where the story flips. This is the moment of ultimate realization, the turning point where you cease to be a passive observer of your life and become the active, conscious architect of your destiny. You are no longer the victim of your circumstances, the product of your past, or beholden to the whims of external forces. From this moment forward, you are the undeniable creator of your reality. This isn't just a philosophy, it's an urgent, empowering truth that is meant to ignite a fire within your soul. You don't need to wait to become someone. You don't need to earn a specific amount of money, achieve a certain title, or receive external validation to feel worthy. You already are someone, capable, worthy, and intrinsically designed for greatness. That greatness isn't a future destination, it's an inherent part of who you are, waiting to be fully expressed. The universe, in its infinite wisdom, doesn't respond to desperation, to yearning, or to the energy of lack. It responds to alignment. It responds to the unwavering conviction that you are already the person capable of achieving your dreams. It responds to the vibrational frequency of confidence, purpose, and definite intention. You are not here by accident. You're not just a random collection of atoms. You are a powerful, creative being, and you are here to rise. You are here to manifest. You are here to become the truest, highest version of yourself. This isn't about striving harder. It's about aligning more fully. It's about shedding the old narratives, the limiting beliefs, the self-doubt, and stepping into the magnificent truth of who you are and what you are capable of. It's about embracing your innate power to shape your world. If you truly, deeply, unequivocally believe that your biggest dream, your millionaire lifestyle, your purpose-driven success, your ultimate freedom was not just possible but absolutely inevitable, how would you act today? How would you speak? What choices would you make? What risks would you take? This isn't a hypothetical question. It's an invitation to live from that future reality right now. Take a moment to reflect on that question. Let it sink deep into your core, because the answer to that question holds the key to unlocking your true potential. Section 7. You are the blueprint. So let's bring it all back home. The journey to millionaire wealth doesn't begin with a bank account or a business deal. It begins with millionaire thoughts. It starts within you. Your definite purpose, your unwavering focus, your unshakable belief in yourself, and the consistent daily habits you cultivate. These are the true currency of success. These are the building blocks of an abundant life, far beyond just financial gain. You are not chasing money. Money is merely a tool, a consequence, a byproduct. What you are truly doing is becoming the person money is attracted to. You are becoming the person who embodies value, who solves problems, who creates abundance, who lives with purpose and conviction. This transformation, this becoming starts now. It starts with one choice, one thought, one act of belief, one committed action taken today. Not tomorrow, not next week, but right now. Remember this deeply. You are the blueprint, the future millionaire, the visionary creator, the leader, the person who lives a life of profound impact and true freedom already lives inside you. It's time to stop listening to the limiting voices and start listening to the boundless potential within. It's time to unleash that inner blueprint and build the life you were always meant to live. Section 8. Take action. Ignite your millionaire journey. If this video lit a fire in your soul, if it stirred something deep within you, please don't keep this powerful message to yourself. Imagine the ripple effect you could create by sharing this with someone who needs to wake up to their own incredible power, who needs to understand that their external reality is a reflection of their internal world. Like this video right now to anchor your transformation. Consider it a powerful declaration to yourself and to the universe that you are ready to step into your millionaire mindset. And if you're serious about this journey, if you're ready to grow, to learn, and to build a life of true abundance and purpose, then subscribe to this channel and hit that notification bell. Let's grow together on this incredible millionaire journey. Finally, I have one last invitation for you. Drop a in the comments below if you are truly ready to think, act, and live like the millionaire you already are. Let's create a wave of positive transformation together. See you next time.